we have our 50 streak to get back to later in the stream. But for now, we got to warm up. So let's do that. We've gotten very lucky the last 2 weeks. Not lucky, but we've been fortunate the last 2 weeks, I guess is what we say, to have the warm-up streaks be good. Like proper, like length. The state of Arizona? No, that's just that. Thank you. 575 is New Mexico. Ooh, wow. How? That's the rare dreaded double border state. Now, granted, Mexico isn't an option for an answer here, so it's really one close here, but it is in that nice little, I don't think I can call it a peninsula because it's landlocked, but that, you get what I'm saying. Ooh, pretty. We're in Twin Peaks. I know we're not, but this is amazing Pacific Northwest vibes. Forest Service. Let's go this way. But yeah, that was like far. Okay, up and left is the post office, so we'll do that. Unlawful to pass. Oh, that's fine. I thought it was gonna be something funny. Skamoosh. I'm not going to insult whatever that is by attempting to pronounce it, so we're just gonna keep going and try to find the post office. That said speed limit, so I'm gonna possibly run the risk of saying and ruling out Oregon already. Because this looks like the part of Oregon that would have something that says speed and not anything else. Maybe this one. We're going northwest. Gold Bar and Everett. I don't much know for that. Bus stop, yeah. Entering Bering. Bering. Other town. This was, maybe the post office was back then. I should have turned back there. We're good for now. We ride and we continue. Snohomish. I don't think this, entering Snohomish, I don't think this is Alaska. I mean, they got trees. It's the Northwest. I'm convinced myself that this is in fact the Northwest. Now, whether or not I'm setting myself up to fail or not, that's a different thing. But as it is in this moment, oh, Idaho, that's an Idaho plate. Oh, I'm willing to believe that is an Idaho plate. It looked it. And we could be in the, that northern little panhandle. Barclay Creek. Doesn't do much. Caution bikers in 2 miles. I feel fairly okay about Idaho on this one. And in general, the few handful of people I've ever met that are actually from the state of Idaho have been nice people. That logo means nothing to me. Maybe it should. And I'm a big fan of their potatoes, so I have nothing but negative things to say about the state of Idaho, as far as I'm aware. Did everyone else learn as a child growing up that's like roughly my age, so like that middle millennial, and I guess younger too, because you would still watch this movie, that Idaho's big thing was potatoes because of Toy Story? Like when at the end of Toy Story, when it's revealed that they got a Mrs. Potato Head and they go, way to go, Idaho. That's how I learned Idaho's was potatoes. Anyone else like that? Just me? I think that's the Idaho. I think that's Idaho's adopt a highway sign too. It could be Washington. Department, Washington State. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, wow, that was dead center Washington. That would have been bad. Oh, there's Skamoosh. I could have zoomed in a little. So that was just an out-of-stater Idaho plate. That's why I didn't send immediately. That looked kind of like a Pennsylvania plate. Omar's repair. Go back. That looked like something. 302. That's Delaware. Let's see if we can find another 302. Just because, especially in that tri-state area, it could just as easily be Pennsylvania. It could just as easily be New Jersey. I like the I don't know. This might be a me thing. As someone who's just a fan of Topo Chico in general, I liked the hard seltzers. I think there's like a fairly split consensus on it, where people either really, really enjoy them or really, really dislike them. I liked the fact that they had a prickly pear flavor, because I like a prickly pear. 202, 95, Delmar Bridge, Delaware, Maryland, Chester. That doesn't necessarily help me. I mean, it's literally the exact area. It's literally here. I'm hoping it's like this stretch of 95, but also really don't know. Delmar Bridge in Baltimore. It's the Delaware, Maryland Bridge. So yeah, they could very easily be. That's not. And Westchester, though, is going to be like right here. Why would it? Hold on, 202. I think this is just. I think it's Southeast Philly, and that was just that was a rogue. Delaware zip, or area code, not zip. It's throwing me a little that it's not the Keystone outline. There are 261 near there. That's the issue. 14. Well, sorry, 141. There's 41. Any two. Ooh, God. Now, see, now I might be back to Delaware. 141. It would be around here, I would guess. This one's actually annoying. I'm going to be bold and rule out Pennsylvania, because that's not the Pennsylvania highway sign. That's not the shield. I'll go back. There's something that might be useful. Oh, okay, it's Delaware. Okay, so it was more dead center Wilmington, right? That's more like it, but yeah. That's why northern Delaware is so tricky. Because it's so small and so narrow, it really could be any of those states. And I think I saw more things for Maryland and Pennsylvania, like landmarks and cities, than I did for the entirety of Delaware until the very end with the Keep DE Clean sign. Okay, we're back into what I would say is no, maybe not Southwest. Maybe it's just barren. Maybe it's just the most boring part of Kansas. Happy Monday, Kurok. I hope you had a good weekend. Thank you for hanging out, and good job getting first. Do not pass. Well, we're going to pass it. You're not the boss of me sign. What was that Simpsons bit? Why am I obeying a sign? There's no one here. But onwards and upwards. Excelsior. Not the easiest. They're not necessarily difficult drops, but all three were tricky in some way already. So it's kind of good to knock the weekend cobwebs out and get going with this. This is honestly, I was thinking that, like, my immediate gut was Southwest, but then this looks like this would be desert, wouldn't be grain. So I think it's this middle part. So it could be a Dakota, it could be a Nebraska, it could be a Kansas, it could probably more likely be in Oklahoma, Texas. Vibe-wise, I agree with you on that. But there's just nothing. Those are do not pass and passing zone signs. I don't need to double check that. What are you? You have anything fun on you? Oh, hold on. I have something useful. New Mexico Livestock Board. Historically, we're going to say it again for the 1 millionth time possibly on the stream. Cars lie. We've already had cars lie today with the Idaho plate in Washington. However, and it could be on vacation, exactly. The only reason I've already highlighted New Mexico is if we don't find anything and I don't pay attention to the time, at the very least, the one hint that we've been given is highlighted. Having said that, that only adds to the Texas-Oklahoma theories. That also, I would assume, honestly puts Colorado and Arizona in play as well, because this could be Colorado. Actually, I mean, it's not, it could be southern Colorado where it's not as mountainous, but like this could be a sneaky Colorado. Like, I don't hate New Mexico as a guess. Like, I was not shocked it said New Mexico, but at the same time, I sure would like a highway shield with the New Mexico crest around it. That would be nice. I know. I'm not going to, but there was 2 weeks ago where it was like this, where it was greener than this, so I don't think it's Kansas. Having said that, when we were given a long stretch of miles with nothing at all to go off of, it was Kansas every single time, and that's not an exaggeration, that's not hyperbole. We went like 4 for 4, with me literally going, I don't know, we're just gonna put Kansas. And it was. Having said that, I don't think this is Kansas. I don't think it's green enough. It is I feel like it is drier, it doesn't get as much rain, so maybe it is New Mexico. I feel like if this was Texas, we would see something with a... Texas is halfway decent at getting their highway numbers up quicker than this. Or they would have appeared by now. So we might be going with the pickup truck. It could be wrong, but also we're warming up. We're not going to jump right into that 50 streak. But we keep going. We ride. Now, if we see a sponge and a starfish riding a rock through here on the prairie, we know we're in Bikini Bottom, which I believe is technically Hawaii. Because we know the pioneers used to ride those bad boys for miles. Okay, we got 10 seconds. We got no real hint here, other than, I mean, the pickup truck is a hint. And if we could have sent this 2.5 minutes ago, it's New Mexico. We could have sent it at 2:45. At the buzzer, there was the confirmation that the truck was telling the truth. So that was nice. But it was northern New Mexico, so that's, nope, didn't want to do that. There we go. It was northern New Mexico, so I don't feel as silly for saying Colorado. You know what I mean? But hey, we actually, go back. Oh, it's a Jeep. I thought that was like an old-timey, like, not that. But hey, ooh, snow. That's, right now, honestly, this is giving South Dakota. I'm gonna be completely honest, this is giving South Dakota. That doesn't mean anything, as we've established. The hell was that? Oh, it's a butterfly. Oh, that's fun. Okay, don't get distracted by the butterfly. Is this case? Honestly? What is Kansas if not an even more southern South Dakota? Welcome back to Philosophical Discussions with Pat. I'm kidding. The snow is definitely, this is Midwest or upper northern, not, I would not call this a Northwest drop. That was just solar panels. But what do you know? Who knows? I mean, the game knows. It picked it. But if we don't get any hints, I'm gonna go with my gut and say this is a South Dakota, because that's a very South Dakota looking highway sign. I don't recognize that one. I've never seen. I don't know if I've ever seen that adopt a highway sign, which means I don't think it's Kansas because Kansas says Kansas on it, if I remember correctly. It rules out Missouri because Missouri definitely says MoDOT. I think Iowa has something weird on it too. No, Minnesota's is different. Minnesota's is like a rectangular blue, unless there's a different Minnesota one that they have two, and I missed that one. Because Minnesota's is like a more rectangular, bluish thing. With lines. It doesn't say Minnesota on it. That is, in fact, North Dakota. Okay. All right. So we were triangulating the location. We were ended up being north of Bismarck. I don't feel silly for saying South Dakota off the jump. This is either this is gonna be like the OC or this is gonna be Southern California or Las Vegas. I feel fairly okay guessing that or saying that right off the top. I'm gonna go back this way. This looks like Flagstaff. It could be Arizona. That's fair. But that regionalistically, Clark County, Nevada. Nope, it was. Okay, so it wasn't Vegas. But it was close. I'll take that. I'll take the moral win. Morrowind, not Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls game. Sorry. Specify. I don't know how clear I'm talking this morning. The coffee hasn't fully kicked in yet. This is the rare time where I've actually had my full coffee before this even started. 319. I do not know that off the top of my head, but it is 319. It appears to be. Da 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 da. 1-800. What state is that? I'm kidding. I'm absolutely. 319 on more than one, so that definitely. I don't know 319. It's nice that confirms it. So if I see a sign with 319 and a state on it, I feel good about it. But I don't know what it is. Four Queens Dairy Cream, like a dairy. Library. Wherever we are, they are well read. And have a Dollar Tree. I cannot tell what that license plate is. 319 is Iowa. Let's go then. Oh yeah, we're in Evansdale, Iowa. There you go. It's near Waterloo. Don't tell Napoleon. Release the McCracken. Sorry. Buongiorno. Sorry, buongiorno. Hawkmeg. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. Happy Monday, though. I can't not say it the first time. I can't not say for the first time buongiorno and then not Inglorious Bastard's voice. Lakeshore, Carpet 1. Michigan? Maybe. 231? Am I? I mean, that feels pretty good. Where is Muskegon? We've seen Muskegon a lot. Where is Muskegon? That was the hope. Good. Good. That does say MI, right? Yeah, because, okay, we're going for it. There's Muskegon. Covenant United. Oh, you didn't tell me an address, so you don't help me. St. Peter's Health. You also do not help me with any addresses. Weekend was good. Liz almost lost. Oh, no. As in to saving throws, or to they just went into like a giant mall area and then you just couldn't find them because they got lost and separated from the party. Kidding. Eric Fiva. Let's go towards the mountain. She was dead. Ooh, that's not good. Dead, that ain't good. What do you say? 406. That is Montana? Question mark, I think. Rolled a 1 on the second saving, which means Tuesday. Ooh, that's some scariness. Public Health and Human Services. 406 is indeed Montana. Let us go. Let me actually remember where Montana is on the map of the United States before I do anything else. Thank you for that posture check, by the way. I could tell I was leaning because my shoulder was starting to hurt. And we're going to go for it. But an NPC was able to bring her back. Nice. Good job, NPC. Good job indeed. And Hawkmike, thank you for that posture check. Appreciate yous. It will be good after the weekend of everything. Hello. All together now. Cows. We got cows. It's amazing, and I'm not just saying this, how much better I feel just immediately playing this game. Like, I don't know if it's good that I've tied a good start to my week to playing this game. I don't know if that's necessarily good, but we're gonna roll with it. Because I genuinely, like, there's a lot going on this week, and I'm very excited for that. And all of it is basically because I've decided to actually try again. For lack of a better word. And so there's a lot of stuff. I'm like, oh, we're gonna do all of this week. So it's a little bit of a stressful morning. Start 337 on the billboard. But I'm excited for all of it. I will say that much. But it's just also a lot of work to do. Which, to be fair, I am very happy when I'm working. So it's not all bad. It's just a lot of plates spinning at the same time right now. The big thing is writing 3 trivias in 4 days. Because of my work schedule, I'm not going to be able to really work on our in-person 9-year anniversary edition of trivia after Thursday. So basically, I need to write everything by the end of Thursday. Which is doable. It's just a lot of work. And I'm excited for it. I'm also, and I'm excited to say this, we're trying to figure out the time. It won't be on stream. I'll say that right now. It's not going to be a streamed one. However, I do actually have a plan so that there will still be a GeoCast upload on December 26th. I have a plan. I'm not going to say what it is in case it falls through and we get disappointed. We're in Louisiana. But because I don't know if I've said on stream, because for those who don't know, I am doing this where I am editing down these Monday streams and uploading them the next day onto YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube right now, hi, hope you're liking the video. Like and subscribe. But since Christmas falls on a Monday this year, we're not streaming on Christmas because I will be with family and doing stuff. So, you know, which in theory means there wouldn't be a Tuesday upload on the 26th, but I should be able to do something this week that will make sure that we have an upload for the 26th, is what I'll say, which I'm very excited for. We're back in the middle of the desert. But with that said, that's enough about me. What is everyone looking forward to doing this week? Anything fun? Anything new? Welcome to Kansas. Anything exciting? Go back. I don't even know what that is. Hey, Tones. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you had a very good weekend. I have no idea what this is. Going to Singapore for the first time with family? Oh, that's awesome. That sounds like a really great time. That sounds very exciting. I say this with the giant asterisk of I am that guy who is not worldly. I've never left the country. I'm trying to fix that next year. But Singapore has always felt like one of those places that would be like really exciting and like really interesting to visit. So that's exciting. That's awesome. And surviving work covering for the people. I know that feeling. Welcome to Glen Canyon National Recreation Area, Waweep Overlook. So it is a national park. If anyone here has a better knowledge of national parks than me, feel free to tell me where that is, as you are welcome to play. Welcome to Utah. Ooh, is that what that is? Scenic view. Welcome to Utah. I don't know why my brain went to that really old Bo Burnham Welcome to YouTube song, which is very weird. That's a if you're like a elder millennial, like a mid-range millennial, like I'm in the mid-range, and want to feel old. Actually, no, we're in Arizona. Ooh. Unless we just changed states. Oh, that's not fair. No, we were at the Overlook. We were at the Overlook. And the Overlook is right here. So we're here. We are almost in Utah. I said it about 5 states ago. GeoGuesser's being cute today. This is like the 4th border we've gotten. This is the 4th border we've gotten today. But that's okay. We're fine. We will survive. GeoGuessr today. It's on one. I don't know what that means, but it's on one. Sorry. Checking something, and we're good. Is that a cartoon? Is that a cougar? Mountain lion? I don't. Anyway, we're in the western half of the country. I feel like that's a fairly. With that so close. M for Montana. I don't actually think that's what it is, but it presented itself, and it seemed rude not to acknowledge the M in the mountains. Or it is, or you know, hey, M is for Montana, and that is good enough for me. So if you're ever lost in GeoGuessr, just look to the mountains. If there's an M, you're in Montana. Now, is this Kansas? Welcome to America's favorite game show. Is this Kansas? We have a real contender here this time. It very well could be. I'm going to go with Nebraska for right now, just because of the word Cornhusker. Because Nebraska. Because the University of Nebraska Cornhuskers. I need to go through a list because this is we're gonna talk about sports ever so slightly right now. So you can play the noise if you want. Yell at me in chat. Well, let me actually get past it this time. Outside of like the main thing that everyone's mad about with college football right now, which they should be mad about. If you ever want to have a fun if you want a fun laugh, because with sponsorships and the number of games they need to have to give all the eligible teams a game to play, just read the name of the NCAA bowl names, like a list of those. They are some of the funniest things on, like, it is genuinely amazing. Like, that does say Nebraska. Funniest things in here. Welcome to America's favorite game show. Is it a normal road or just the middle of nowhere in Kansas? This past time, it was actually the state of Nebraska. For example, there's the Pop-Tart Bowl. Yes, Tones, yes, same brain. There's the Pop-Tart Bowl this year, which is amazing because the mascot will be edible. Like, they've made a giant life human-sized Pop-Tart, and whoever gets to win that game, whoever wins that game, will eat the mascot. This is real. I don't know why. This is where we've gotten to with college football. We're literally eating the mascots. It's not just Virginia Tech eating turkey legs at the tailgates. It's actually a real thing. Call back to last week. I'm just going to pull up a list because I can. List of 2023 bowl games. Here we go. For example, these are all, and I swear to you, these are real. I'm just going to read the funny ones because there's like some classic ones like the Peach Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, the Orange Bowl, Fiesta Bowl. Those are normal. We have the Myrtle Beach Bowl. We have the Avocados from Mexico Cure Bowl. The famous Toastery Bowl. What else do we have? Scooter's Coffee Frisco Bowl. The roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl. The Union Home and Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. The famous Idaho Potato Bowl. That one's just fun. Is there still an Outback Bowl? I'll let you know if we get to it. There used to be one. I don't know if it got rebranded or not. I can tell you that there's a 68 Ventures Bowl and an SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl. We have a Serve Pro First Responders Bowl. The Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Everyone's new favorite, the Duke's Mayo Bowl, where the winning head coach gets a giant thing of mayonnaise dumped on them. That is also real. The Wasabi Fenway Bowl. The Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. The old favorite Gator Bowl, which is still a thing. The ReliaQuest Bowl. The Cheez-Its Citrus Bowl. Is there no longer an Outback Bowl? There's no longer an Outback Bowl. What did the Outback Bowl become? Oh, the Outback Bowl is now the ReliaQuest Bowl. That's a ripperoonie to the Bloomin' Onion Bowl. The NFL, if you watch sports, well, that's fair. That's understandable. I'm not gonna question that argument. Having said that, Pop-Tart Bowl. Anyway, back to the actual states portion of the States Cheek stream. Get Sam Rico in on it, honestly. He'd do it. It honestly does. The Pop-Tart Bowl and the edible mascot absolutely sounds like a Sam Riegel ad read at the start of a Critical Role episode. You are 100% correct, Talkmeg. Also, this is just because we're still learning with the YouTube edit and stuff like that. Going forward for just Geo streams, how do y'all feel if we add, because you, like on the bigger screen where the just chatting screen, I have it where the chat can pop up. would it distract or take away from your viewing experience if, like, in the bottom right corner, I added the chat feed so that if, when you rewatch it, you can see your name in chat and be like, hey, that's what he's talking about? Because sometimes, because you're not gonna be able to see chat on YouTube right now. For context, what do you thought? Would it take away from y'all's viewing? Add some good context. During our first actual proper break that you won't see on YouTube, but y'all hear live in the channel right now, well, I will try to find one and add it real quick then. So there'll be a chat halfway through the episode on the YouTube. Because I realized that last week, I'm like, people might not know what the hell I'm talking about. Which, to be fair, I think would be true anyway. But as you said, there is at least context provided there, so. Community, emergency, entering East Hartford, so we're in Connecticut, probably. East Hartford. I think it says it. I mean, it has to be, right? Hartford. It has to be Connecticut, right? And the ghost in my room. That I'm still fucking scared from that, dude. If you missed it, it's one of the shorts. That just straight up fell for no reason last Friday. It hasn't fallen since. It's Connecticut. Plot twist, you were the ghost. Oh, you should have said hi. I appreciate the drive-by hi, but you should have said hi. Adams and Commerce. Washington. Angels Cafe and Catering. That's nice that they cater. Jay Gonzalez. This feels like why do I feel like we've gotten this exact drop before? Is this Houston? Are we in Houston? We had a phone code on Spawn. What was it? There wasn't an area code though. Was this the one you're talking about, or did I do the thing where I absolutely missed something? Because I will do that. Chicago hot dog. I don't think we're in Chicago though. I will 956. We do have a 956. I would believe the 956er. And that other sign, let's get back to it. I don't know enough. So I think it's, is 956 specifically Houston? Question mark? Because if so, that would make sense with the H logo and everything, and we're on the outskirts. It might be something else. Anyway, we're going to see. No! This is it is Harlingen. Harlingen? I don't know. Anyway. That is a thing that exists. But yeah, if you missed the clip of the thing falling, it's on the YouTube shorts. Because I'm trying to do the thing where I upload a clip every day, except for Tuesdays where we're uploading the GeoCast episode. And who knows, maybe I'll upload a GeoCast clip to be like, hey, it's live now, watch it. You know, doing a thing. Dave Smith Athletic Center, The Barn. Bobby Mercer Indoor Training Facility. That's an eagle. That's not as fun as a blue dragon. Or the slouching crab. Oh, fair enough. Thank you. Honestly, as someone who has a famously bad back, which to be fair is from an actual legitimate injury, I'm very glad that the posture check is one of the most used channel point redemptions on this channel. Oh, we're in Oklahoma Christian University. Oh, there you go. For those who don't know, and this is 100% true, when I was 20, was I 21 then? Yeah, when I was 21 in my first year living in LA, I was riding a bike And a car hit me. They weren't going fast. It was like they were going less than 10 miles an hour, but they just hit me because they weren't paying attention. And for the last 13 plus years, my back has been terrible. It's better now. Like, it is definitely, especially with the fitness and everything that's been going on since May, my back is much better, which is good. Who would have thought rehab and working out and stretching your back makes it stronger? Who would have thought? But I do have a fairly notorious back injury. What's that say? Alosa recycles. Yeah. Oh, and you know what's funnier? It was the week of Halloween. It was a Friday. It was the Friday before Halloween, so we were dressed up because I was doing acting for film school at the time. And so I was dressed up as Captain Kirk. So I had a bright ass reflective golden shirt on. Like, not exaggerating. You had to try to hit me almost at that point. And they did. But yeah, it wasn't great. Mesa 480, that's Arizona, correct? I was a theater major who then went to film school, yeah. I focused more so on the acting side, but we had to do some. They had us do a little bit of everything, so if we wanted to film and do our own stuff, like, that's why I'm able to edit all of the trivias myself. Like, it's a way for me to still use everything I learned in, like, the very, very basic rudimentary stuff in film school. That's how I can edit stuff real quick and do quick turnarounds. I actually have taken editing classes. If this was blue, it'd be the Dharma bus, I'm just saying. But yeah, no, I went to film school. Definitely more so on the performance side. But I did some other stuff. Like, it exists on the YouTube, on my pre-Twitch channel, YouTube channels, like on my personal one, which we've watched it on stream after a trivia once. The one short that I wrote and directed, I'm gonna go ahead and send it since we know it's Arizona, by the way, is on the YouTube. If anything, I should make that just a command, just do short film. Like, Pat once made a short film. Here it is. And I'm pretty proud of it. Like, I don't have any, like, illusions of grandeur thinking it was, like, this great, like, it's a masterpiece of cinema. But for, like, being a kid in his early 20s, I was pretty proud of it. You know? I don't know, who knows? Maybe I'll upload the short to the Twitch channel. It's like, once upon a time, I went to film school. This is the skills I made. You know? Maybe that'll be a good upload. Go back. Maybe not go back. Wyoming. Well, Washington, Puget. I forgot that the state of Washington, that is like a starving artist. Yes, yes, I was a starving artist. But like, nah, I'm kidding. But no, it is something right now, where I want to do more of it. I gotta get some things. Absolutely. Thank you for hanging out, Kurok. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the help and vibes, as always. Thank you for the posture checks amongst all of that as well. I'm pretty sure we're just in Washington State. Like, I feel like Bellingham would be, like, near Seattle. And could be very wrong. Except WTA, it's Washington. As I say, if this ends up being Wyoming, it's the weirdest Wyoming drop ever, and I don't believe you. But it wasn't, and we're good. So well done, everyone. In that regard. Hello? 1848? Visit North Great American Beach. Rain gardens. I don't want to go to a rain garden. Why would I want to go to a garden when it was raining? It'd be all muddy. Rio Racine? Washington Ave. I feel like that, if I was better at this, I feel like that would give away where I was. Route 20, are we in Nashville or Memphis? Go back. 4194. You would think by now I would know where any of the highways are. No. On the coast, maybe. There is a Taco Bell, though. The beach thing, true. Oh, no, to be here, there's, It could also sneaky be like Texas and be like a Gulf Coast beach, you know what I mean? I'm gonna, 4194. But it could be... No, that's the thing. East frontage. I'm gonna go up a little bit more and backtrack to the other things. Un momento. I just want to see something like go this way for this city. You know what I mean? Like that would be lovely and useful. And I'm not getting that. I'm getting, we have to be near in a city itself because we're not getting, we're getting specific roads for these highways. We're not getting, go back, we're in Wisconsin. We're in Milwaukee. No, we're not. We're in Kenosha. Because when I think of beaches and the Great American Beach, I think of Kenosha, Wisconsin. Oh, there's Racine. Oh, yeah, it's right there. There you go. No, Tones, I'm right there with you. I would have thought, with those vibes, I would have thought like Florida. Very sunny one. To be fair, once again, my sound town in Spotify was Madison, Wisconsin, so I should have known that. I've let my sound town down. My adopted sound town of Madison, Wisconsin. It's not a dirt road, or else I'd already made the Alaska joke. Yeah, do better. Be better. I'm sorry. Sorry, my ukulele is in my storage unit still, but I would like to sing you a song, Madison, Wisconsin, apologizing for my actions, while actually not expressing what I did anything wrong, and then in 3 months I'll make a vlog saying that I had a fun summer. How's that sound? Excuse me. What is it? I mean, come on, man. That whole thing is a situation and a half. No. Puppy! Puppy! The rare puppy addition to State Streaks. Is this Vermont? I feel like anytime we've ever seen a dog, and this isn't a bit, like that, it ended up being Wisconsin. Not Wisconsin, ended up being Vermont. Herbert Dew. Sheriff that. You know what? If only if your campaign slogan isn't do the do, what are you even doing? Come on, man. Be better. It wasn't a real road, was it? I'm honestly, if we don't see anything in the next 2.5 minutes, I'm going to put Vermont for no reason. We're going to throw out a hope and a prayer to Noah Khan and hope that he picks up in Vermont. It was a very niche joke that I don't know why I made. That might be too niche. Unless you watched SNL on Saturday, in which case you might know. I may remember the same. Alright. Where, oh, where? Mount Pleasant Cosmopolitan Methodist Church. Nope, that's not Cosmopolitan. I'm just gonna... Hello and welcome to the Cosmopolitan Church. You will find your vodka cranberries in your pews next to your hymnals. Let us now sing the Sex and the City theme song. You know, Mount Pleasant, PA, but this ain't it. If it was Pleasant Point, it'd be the Mothman. But this ain't it either. And that's not Mount Pleasant, that's Pleasant Point, so. I'm literally this close to sending out a note for no reason at all, Vermont. Other than there's a dog. And I think we got a dog once in a Vermont drop. And I don't think it was this drop, if we're being honest. It doesn't not look like the East Coast, though. So, like, I don't know, man. Oh, hey, we got to an actual road. Okay, well, we're not going to get anything. Hands up. Answer the phone, Noah Khan. Mississippi? Sure. The one time that it looks like the South, it's actually, I'm kidding, I didn't think it was the South at all. I legitimately had no, the closest I got to it being Mississippi is I said it looks like the eastern part. It looks eastern. Yeah, that was a tough one. I mean, I really got nothing on that one. So this is a streak that we started actually back in October. So I've been saying a couple weeks. This has actually been going on since the day before Halloween. We've just been pretty decent and fortunate with our streaks that we have been doing since then that we still have it going. So we do have a 50 streaker that we are going to get back to right meow. I almost hit delete. That would have been heartbreaking. 89. Immediately, it's a nice drop to Ohio. But it's a border. Even with the streak that's a month old. GeoCaster's being cheeky today, y'all. It's doing a lot of borders. Thankfully, that was an obviously Ohio one. But, you know, hey, what you gonna do? Jersey? Jersey. Looks like Jersey. Does do, in fact, look like Jersey plates. Jersey's got that kind of thing going for it. Let's go find the word township or something. Don't know what that says. So we just keep going. $8.56. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, these are all Jersey plates. I think it's just, I always get worried when I go back to, like, a high... Obviously, the higher the number of the streak, the higher the stakes are. So, like, I always... Especially when we get into the back half to the century mark. I get more nervous about dropping things, but this is like almost assuredly, definitely the Garden State. You know? I'm just, I don't know. Pass select. Like if this said, go back. What does that say? Holcomb. Is there such a thing as Holcomb, New Jersey? Okay, Virga, New Jersey. There you go. I saw something that said that. And it's still a but see, look, it's still just, it's the Jersey that's almost Philly. And we're back in New Mexico. Or Arizona. Or maybe Utah. Looks to maybe be something in the night. Cali, huh? You thinking just vibes? Do you see something in the dirt? There, or talking about these guys? The triple stripes, right? The triple stripes right there on the power lines. Is those to what you are referring? Question mark. That means Cali. Oh, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna figure out where in Cali now because I'm curious. But thank you for that handy tip. I didn't know that at all. Bob Hope. Oh, we're in Burbank. No, we're not. No, we're not. I thought it was the Bob Hope airport for a second. I was gonna be all excited. Anyway. We are all the way out in Thousand Palms near Palm Springs. So Palm Springs, gotcha. Because yeah, the it's in Burbank. It's I think it is the Bob Hope, if I remember correctly. It's the Bob Hope Airport out in Burbank. 423 does appear to be our area code. City of Johnson City. Which immediately makes me think Tennessee, but that doesn't mean anything really. City of no, that's not Johnson, is it? That's Johnson. I mean, I just Johnson City, Tennessee. That's what I think of. Exactly. My brain goes to Wagon Wheel because I went to college when Old Crow Medicine Show was popular, so I have that version of the song stuck in my head forever. And I think Darius Ruckers is the fake one. I did see it. Someone sent me a TikTok, which was really funny. Probably more so for me, because for those who don't know, I am a wedding bartender. Darius Rucker was doing some podcast, and he was the subject switch. He was like, "Yeah, man," and plus, like, wedding bands are expensive. I mean, y'all know what my rate is for weddings, right? And they look at me like, "What?" Like, yeah, no, I have a rate. If you give me $1 million, I'll play your wedding. And like, really? And he was just like, "Yeah, I've done it twice. Like, you can give me like 5 songs you want me to learn. I'll be the best damn wedding band ever, but you got to give me $1 million." So if you are engaged, soon to be wed, and just have a spare $1 million for entertainment laying around, you too can have Darius Rucker play your wedding. Which honestly, that would kind of slap. This of all things. Oh yeah, we just got Hootie, which I know he hates. I thought that, sorry, I saw a deer and I have to drive on a country road to get to my job. And there was a family of deer that I had to swerve in between that they didn't, because they just spurted out. No, I didn't hit any of them. They didn't hit me. So everything was safe, which was good. But the deer is like deer. But that also is one for the Tennessee. If they do have to have deer decoys out. Gotta love deer. One of them hit me once. Like, I didn't hit the deer. The deers ran after I was already past it and ran into the side of my car when I was going like 45. And then it ran away, so hopefully it ended up being okay. But like, I didn't hit the deer. The deer hit me. Like, but also it didn't do any damage to my car, so like I don't think it hit it that hard. I just think it was a deer. In a deer collision. That's right up in the windshield. Ooh, I've seen them. I've never been in one. Like I've never had a deer hit me head on or in the front of my car. But I've seen friends' cars after it happened, and it's ridiculous, man. I had a hawk almost eat me, not eat me, dear God, hit our car. This was like last week even. Where a hawk picked something up. I'm not gonna say what. I'll just say that it was a nature documentary in front of me. And then we had to swerve or else it was gonna hit just straight up in the side, like passenger side window, and then it dropped what it was doing and it scurried away, which was nice. But yeah, no, full on, just a falcon. Horses! Horses. Whoa, okay. Was it Hawk? No, Hawkmeg did not. Oh, God. We swerved to miss the Hawkmeg. It was Hawkmeg. Are you like Jack? Are you like. If you yell the word hawk, do you transform into a hawk? Is this what we do in the Shadows rules? Washington County, Kia of Johnson City, Harmony. Bat! Honestly, I think it actually legit might just be Johnson City, Tennessee. Like, this might be... We might be in Wagon Wheel. Like, legitimately. Watch it be like Kentucky. I don't just... No front plates, though. I got nothing other than the fact that I know the song Wagon Wheel. Oh, it was Wagon Wheel. I don't know, but let's go. Ooh, fun. Alley. Recycle 206 Seattle Public Utilities. Thank you, Seattle. I was about to say, I swear to God, if this isn't Seattle, Washington, and there's some secret other Seattle, I'm gonna be mad. But we're good. Go over here. Let's go towards whatever the skyline is. Actually, no, let's go this way, because there's information here. What is this? Is this Nova? No. This isn't Nova. Cape Cod, East Providence, we're in Rhode Island? No, well, I mean, Cape Cod's hold on. Where in Massachusetts is Cape Cod, actually? I don't actually know where is Cape Cod Bay. So it's the whole... everything. But also, it's at Providence, so it could also... Let's do this. No, go back. It's just a weird ass drop. Hartford, Connecticut, Broadway. Let's go this way. It is Rhode Island. Yeah. It's just gonna be like right in this. It's just, it's this. It's the weird soup that is everything. Oh, I was talking about how, Hawkmeg, I was talking about how last week a hawk picked up something. I'm not going to say what, just think nature documentary. And almost hit the side of my car, and I had to swerve so it didn't hit me. And then it dropped what it was carrying, and that thing ran away, which I was very happy to see. It's Rhode Island. And so Tones was wondering, was it you? Like, and I asked, do you have the power where instead of yelling the word bat and turning into a bat, if you yell the word hawk, do you turn into a hawk? In a very what we do in the shadow situation. Because that's where my brain went. I don't know about you. Anyway, but it was because we saw I Wish Only to Fly. Fair enough. That is a fair reason. Not eat animals like that. That's fair. Don't worry, the squirrel got away. You say as you eat chicken. Oh, that's... Chickens are mean. I legitimately once had someone who was like dead fat, like steadfast. I'm a vegetarian, I'm a vegetarian. And then was like, you're eating chickens. Like, chickens are mean. They're okay. And then I've met several people who are like, will eat chicken, and that is their reasoning, is chickens are mean. And so they'll eat chickens. But no other poultry, no other fish, no other meat. They literally will only eat chicken. So that's a thing, apparently. Cimarron Canyon State Park. I should know what that is, but I don't. I feel like I should know where Cimarron County is, or Canyon. Words are tough, kids. Go back. Entering Philmont. Oh, fuck, where's Philmont? Oh, where's Philmont? Oh, where's the Boy Scout camp? Oh, I never went, but they always told us where do you... Oh, fuck, where's Philmont? It's the Boy Scout camp. Like, it's the main one where they do the big national jamboree. It's at Philmont. Oh, where's Philmont? You think it's northern New Mexico? This is what happens when you only do Boy Scouts in middle school. When you're only in Boy Scouts. It's just, you don't remember where anything is. It is New Mexico? Jamboree! It's the Country Bear Jamboree! It's New Mexico? Really? I would love it if we found the canyon. But I agree, Jamboree is fun to say. I would love it if I could just find Philmont. For the life of me, if you gave me, like, let's say 20 stabs, Santa Fe? Oh, it's near Santa Fe. You know, whatever. There you go. I don't think I would have told you that. I don't think I could have, if you gave me half the country to guess, I don't think I would have guessed New Mexico for Philmont. Well, that explains why you never went, being a Virginia-based Boy Scout troop. Well, thank you, Tones, as his old boss, for never shutting up about Philmont. I for sure did not know it looked like that. Cimarron. I wonder if they're related to Sauron. Does it say 503? 503. Which would be useful if I remembered where that is, because I know I've seen 503 multiple times. Portland Road, is that do you think that's northeast, or do you think that's Nebraska with the 971? Because I could see this being Nebraska. .503. Oh, have it highlighted, but keep my hand away from the keyboard so I don't accidentally press enter. Evergreen Golf Course. Okay, we might be getting close to some actual usefulness, though. You're not getting Nebraska vibes? And then it was probably Northeast. It's just done highlight. Let's just be smart and unhighlight so I don't accidentally click it, because I would. You could convince me it was, but also that's just because I saw any. You know? Helping great people. Can I get closer to that? And it's not useful enough. 503. Oh, it's West Coast. Oh, it's Oregon. It's Oregon. Let's find a speed limit sign. Hey, look at that. Speed. The world's greatest TikTok hack coming into play 2 years later. Hello. Let's go. Oh, we're in New York. New York's the only state that has that shield, right? That kind of weird looking, that's now gone. There we go. I am speed. Like this is like upstate New York or something. Screw it, it is. Oh, yeah. Kind of not upstate, but kind of where I was thinking. Twerks for me. Cow sign. My gut right now is... I was going to say Colorado, but I'm not sure. Like, it's not a real guess, per se. It's just an immediate gut reaction was Colorado. Or, hear me out, what if it's Nevada? What if, just on a lark, we just sent Nevada to be funny? Hey, look, it was Nevada. All right. Right region, just a few states off. Okay, where is this? Hammond Auto Glass. 219. 219. Feels like 219 would be an accurate area code, since we've seen it 3 times now. Indiana. All right. Works for me. Oh, dear. I did not know Hammond was a border. All right. Where are we? I mean, which way do we want to go? Do we want to go? Which way looks like there's more stuff? I'm getting Dakota vibes. If only because Dakota vibes. You drove through Hammond last month? Oh, there you go. Did you see Hammond at glass sales? Because if so, you saw the future. Oh, come on. Show me something useful. Or cow. Alas, you did not see the future. Oh, well, maybe next time. I'm not gonna lie, I also read that as alias at first. I'm like, there's an alias cow? Sydney Bristow, the cow? Wait. We have manifested cows! Cows. Thank you, cows. I love it when we manifest a cow. Fort Shaky, Riverton, Tiger, Fremont. Praise be to cows. Really don't know though. I got nothing real. I got nothing real other than it looks like South Dakota. With a minute left, I gotta highlight something. Hashtag One Dakota. Indubitably. Because we haven't seen an area code. We have seen more cows, though. That's important. We saw more cows. More lovely, beautiful cows. This is, I got a bad feeling about this, but also I have nothing legitimate to go off of other than a vibe. So we're gonna go. If this ends up being Mississippi as well, what the hell are we doing here? Oh, it was Wyoming. We weren't that far off. That's... At least we were closer in the sense than when we put Vermont when it was Mississippi, but still. I mean, there was just nothing to go off. It was that area. A lot of that area looks the same. Close-ish. Like, it's a moral victory. We added 11 to that streak, so that month-long streak ends at 61. Boo, Wyoming, boo. But it happens. 61 is a very nice streak. It's in probably our top 10 at this point of bests. Definitely top 15. But the fun thing about GeoGuessr, if you pay the monthly fee, is you can immediately just go again. So we go right back on the horse. Though maybe I should say cow, because we saw a bunch of cows there, but no horsies. The last horse was Tennessee. And we go again. Try to get one more. $2.90. Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm really glad it's only $2.99 because this has become such an important part of my content. I would keep paying it And so it's just like, I should just pay the annual rate because what you get like a few months free if you pay it annually. No. But yeah, $3 a month for this is lovely. Go back, that probably was used. No, it wasn't. Just hold on. Nope, not useful enough. But yeah, like it's still money. Like I would love it to be just unlimited free, but also I fully get that they need to be able to afford this, and so paying $36 a year for this game, I'm not gonna be heartbroken or complain about that. Winooski Halal Store, nice. Did we have Winooski earlier? Did we have that exact town name earlier? Or am I a moldy sock? Now it's Vermont. Oh, sure, be Vermont now and not Mississippi. Anyway, we go on. If this is South Dakota, if we got Vermont and South Dakota to start this, that's like the meanest thing. I don't necessarily think it is Infamy on the Scene. It is and it isn't. It's not, I don't think it's at like South Carolina levels. But it's becoming a reoccurring bit player, if that makes sense. Like, it's not necessarily like the star or like the nemesis. But it's entering meme territory for sure. And I'm definitely not trying to make all 51 options a meme. Or some kind of reaction to if we get it. Like, there's an immediate, like, sound, because I think that's too much. But Vermont does be getting into situations more frequently than it's not, so it is one to be looking out for. Like, it's not like Dirt Road Trees, Alaska, or we only ever drop at the Washington Monument in DC, which I know isn't accurate, but it feels like it, and stuff like that. And the entire feud with the state of South Carolina. Edna? Cows. Which one of you cows is Edna? Iowa's the one? No, wait, Missouri. Is Missouri the weird one that does letters and numbers on that? Or is that Iowa? I think this is Missouri or Iowa, if I recall correctly. With the letters and numbers. Could be very wrong. Could also be very right. But there's no area, like, the blue shield with letter and number on it is distinctively a singular state in the Midwest. I remember that much. And I feel like I can 50-50 it down to just, like I said, Iowa and Missouri. Having said that, who the hell knows? I mean, I'm sure people who live in this state know, but you get what you get what I'm saying. This is feeling more like an Iowa to me, but also I think I'm O for the stream when I'm guessing only on vibe. Like, we've gotten somewhere, I start with a vibe and we've got Iowa dot. Let's go. Thank you, Iowa dot truck. I appreciate you and your service to the stream. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Edna felt more like an Iowa town name than a Missouri town name, if we're being honest. And now I know why. It's because it was. Lots of cows this stream. We're getting pretty lucky with the cows this stream. I'm happy with this, but also, formally, cows. Only one, literally 8. We've gotten a singular horse, but we've gotten a whole, just a whole range's worth of cattle. You get a whole herd of cows. It's great. Is herd the right word for cows? Herd, yes. Like thundering herd. I know bison's a herd. I would assume all kind of bovine are herds. Am I right in thinking that? Yes, sir. Cool. It's not like I regularly do a round on general trivia nights about name the animal, match the animal to its herd name. I never do that. What are you talking about? I'm just going to keep on looking. Real life radio? I don't know what that means. Is there a fictional radio? Am I a fictional radio? Am I a computer? I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading, kids. Will forever live rent-free in my head. There's like a handful of the G.I. Joe PSAs that will forever live rent-free in my head. I'm a computer is one. Pork chop sandwiches is one. And I think Who Wants a Body Massage? Those, oh, we're in, hold on. It's not Wisconsin because it doesn't say county. I think this might be Missouri. Because it was just the letter. Because Wisconsin is the letter with the word county. That was a singular, just a letter E. This could also be Markiplier's brain because of the letter E, used to say. If we start seeing space and a choose your own adventure path, we know it's secretly the state of Markiplier, which I don't know where that would be, which I don't know if he would pick California for his current residence or the fact that he's from Ohio and you'd have to pick Ohio. My actual answer right now, I think, is Missouri. But we've not seen one singular area code. We've seen this a bunch. Well, how fast trucks can go. I don't think Ohio does the county. I don't think Ohio does the state nines, though. It's definitely like this. It's that area, though. I agree with that. I don't think Ohio does singular letter for stuff. I want to say this could be Iowa. Is this? It might be a sneaky back-to-back Iowa. No, it's a different truck than Iowa. I might stand by my guns and do Missouri. I mean, it's a shorter streak, so there's not as much risk. And it would be a good exercise in me learning to trust my instincts, which, to be fair, this could be bad and this could not be Missouri and I'm learning the wrong lesson. And it could actually be Ohio, in which case you're allowed to laugh at me in the stream. But with 10 seconds left, we haven't got an actual real hint outside of that. And you have to know what state does that for it to be accurate. So I don't know. I'm going Missouri. Oh. Not only that, it is a border Missouri. Cool. Thank you for the hype. So it does sometimes pay off to stick to your vibe thoughts. So that's good to know. That was a good lesson to learn. I can't tell what that is. Jersey again? with those plates, Jersey? Yeah, Jersey and plates. Yeah. Even my colorblind eyes can tell when they're Jersey plates. We're on a Georgetown 1. Georgetown, we've decided, is officially in the district, correct? Like we all agree that it's officially in the district. It's 410 Maryland, but it's Georgetown. So I think Georgetown officially is in the district. But I will look at this side. Isn't Georgetown like officially, or am I? Or is it secretly, or is it somehow Nova? You're not a qualified Georgetownologist, that's fair. Because Georgetown, the actual neighborhood of Georgetown is officially in the district. I don't think... I'm trying to get off of the campus to look at the street signs, because that's going to be the big thing. No, maybe not. Is Georgetown in Maryland? That wouldn't make sense. Why would Georgetown be not in Georgetown? Unless it's like in Nova. Campus roads are different than... Okay, let's just go chaos and get out of here. And it was a work fan? Fair. Hello, where are we? Like, I want to get, I want to get off the campus and go here, because I think Northwest, it's officially, it's officially the district, yeah. Because, there it, I don't know why it doesn't have, I just completely missed the words Georgetown University when we were playing. That's just, whatever. Because, that's my thing. I wouldn't be shocked with how weird everything is in that area that somehow Georgetown University wouldn't be in Georgetown. But also, I'm happy that we were right on that regard, at least. Alright, let's go this way. So what I'm thinking, and this is famous last words, because we might lose it on this one, who's to say at this point. Not Iowa. I might try to get this one to 20 again, and maybe that's where we end it. I try to get one last one to a 20 streaker. Where's Lawrence? Lawrence is like what, middle? Is there an Ottawa, Kansas? Because if so, okay, Lawrence, Ottawa, yeah. You see, now it's Kansas. We were due. We were due a Kansas drop. How much I was trying to manifest it, apparently. We were near the hometown of the Winchester brothers. Can we talk about how they're already talking about reviving Supernatural? Like, the spinoff failed, and they're already talking... Like, Jensen Ackles is already like, yeah, no, we're probably going to revive it in the next 2 years. Like, they haven't even let the series cool. It's like, we're reviving. We realized that we realized we can still make money on this. Okay. carry on. They're gonna keep on carrying on that wayward son to the bank, apparently. But I did the math because I made a big deal about this when we hit the number. I do not believe whenever they started, I feel like I would still be able to say that I have done more than them. They weren't, I don't think he was allowed to say anything. Are we in California? Is this Northern California? I think revive as in they would find a way to bring them back from the dead for the 100th millionth time. Like, not new episode, like Sam and Dean go back to Earth from heaven or something. I don't know. That had CA on it, so my brain goes to California, but no, Jensen Ackles is like teasing something involving supernatural. Caltrans as well. So are we thinking just Big Bear? Big Sur area? Possibly Tahoe? Because that's the only thing that would explain the weather, would be northern. Because people don't realize there are snowy mountainous parts of the state of California. California really should be like 6 states. And not for like political reasons, just for like geographical reasons. California is 6 different states as one. Honestly, screw it. Let's go for it. It's early. It was... What's the closest thing to it? I guess 6 Rivers National Forest. Redwood? Not exactly where I thought it was in Cali, but close enough that I felt fine clicking it. Oh, fun, an above ground pool. But yeah, no, Hawkmike, they are legitimately talking about bringing it back, but I will still have done more trivias on the internet than they have. I got off drop in that Willow Creek town right next to that drop, population like 4. Well, 401 is... Yeah, you should know 410 is Maryland. 401's Rhode Island, I believe, if I recall correctly. Well, there would have been population of 5 if you had gone. Just saying. Not a chance. Fair enough. Yeah, someone who went to college in a very small town. It's a vibe. I want to say, honestly, screw it, we're going for it. We're being bold. Yep. 401 is Rhode Island. Let us go. Free rent? I want free rent. It's not tough. That's not New York. It is Portland. Where are we, Mike? It's Portland. Closer to Beaverton, but it was the Tri-Metro area. It was the Rose Tri-Met bus. It's Portland. Immediate California vibes? Maybe Vegas? Silverado. I know it's Desperado, but still, it's worth the joke. I mean, this is either Clark County or it's the OC. Hey, it's Verona. Let's go find Romeo and Juliet. You're thinking Arizona? You're thinking more like the Phoenix, Chandler area? Which I could see as well. Dutch Bros. There's a Dutch Bros. Which I've been to places that have them, but I've never actually been to one. Does Dutch Bros go that far south? Is now my question. Because I know it's a Western coffee chain, but I don't know enough about it to know where it actually is. In southern Mexico? All right. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, then that keeps everything in play. Because you know I love me a fast food meta. It's one of my favorite things. I think that was the first like main meta 2 years ago when we started doing this as a regular thing that I kind of clutched to like being halfway decent at. Go backwards. Back to here. Was I had a knowledge just because of how often I'd driven through the country back and forth from LA to Virginia of just knowing like, okay, we're at least this far south because I saw this. Crovetti? I'm assuming that's a person and not a town. Or someone in chat in 5 seconds is going to tell me that's actually a town in so-and-so. I'd like to get next to the bus. Is the bus from Speed? Why is the oh, here we go. Oh, no. I think it is more Nevada. Got 90 seconds to figure this out. So there's time. Here we go. 2:15. No. Chasing the bus. Oh, I don't think it's Nevada. I don't see it. I don't see a 2:15. Oh, there it is, right there. Silverado Ranch. I think it is Clark County. I feel fairly okay with that as a guess now. Let's go verify it with something, I guess. I saw it. I see the Nevada shield. There it is. Okay, so not quite Clark County, but right there in that area. We chased that bus for nothing. It didn't give me anything. Now, granted, I wonder if they know that I can still see their modified pickup, I guess is what that's supposed to be? Or what that was at one point? What's a pickup truck? Are we on Joe Exotic's ranch? That's right. I made a Tiger King reference in 2023 because I am at the forefront of what is popular. God, remember that 1 month we were all into Tiger King? And I'm counting the entire world in that. Oh, the beginning of quarantine. There's no way that show is popular if it came out like now, right? Or would it? Or is it? Or do we love true crime? Because it, I mean, it was. Would you consider Tiger King true crime? Because obviously you got Carol Baskin's husband. And he did commit a crime. Okay, Internet Explorer. I was going with more Slowpoke, the Pokemon. But I'll take Internet Explorer as well, since this is the internet. It was definitely right place, right time. For sure. But because true crime never goes out of style, I feel like. Killed her husband, whacked him, can't convince me. Plus, the songs were catchy. Like, let's be honest about this. The songs were very catchy. Some people still watch Netflix. You met back when they didn't yell at you for sharing your password, even though everyone still totally does that. I mean, totally no one ever does that. I've never shared a password in my life. Be cool. I thought I saw cows. I did see cows. Cows. Baby cow. Right place, right channel, or right streaming service before everyone had their own, and it kind of just made the internet cable. Entering Comanche Apache Reservation. That's... Is this Arizona? No, this is Arizona. Wait. It's not Arizona. It doesn't look like it. Skiggy. Okay, I don't know. I should be better and actually try to learn what section of each part of the country where all the indigenous tribes are right now. I should probably know that more than I do. Just in general, not even just for GeoGuessr. But anyone have anything vibe-wise? We saw Comanche and Apache. Would that be northern, like a South Dakota? Could be eastern Arizona. You're thinking like right here? Surprisingly green. Fair enough. I'll see something real quick for my own sake. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of that involves anything remotely close to the Apaches in this area. Oh, come on. I can't tell what the hell that is. This is when we need enhance to be actually real. Enhance! No, you can't just say enhance. That doesn't, okay, we're enhancing. I got nothing actually to go off of, so we're going with Arizona because of the word Apache. Unless something pops up in the next... It's that or South Dakota. It is Oklahoma! Damn, and I looked at Oklahoma. Okay. Sure. I mean, that's a rough one. It's a weird one. Not a bad one per se, but just a tough one. Although, I mean, I do know it's Oklahoma, but okay. I said I was gonna try and get to 20 with how much time it was, so let's try to do a quick double digi. How we feel about that? Try to get to 10 real quick, and then we'll end it there on a high note. I mean, screw it. It's 0. It's the meme. But also, dirt roads, tall trees, Alaska. Clear eyes, full hearts, dirt roads, Alaska. Thank you for the bully state. Was that Georgia outline? No, that was just a sticker that was peeling. Like, if I had full set that and it wasn't Alaska, I would have ended stream. I'm not going to lie. That would have been like an exclamation. Well, we're not doing good. We're going to stop. That was the game telling us to go home. But thankfully, it gave us the goods. Hilltop, South County. We're in The Walking Dead. 425. We got a 425. Isn't that also Iowa? General telephone electric cable. Why do I think that 425 is also Iowa? Tuscan Ridge. Oh, I'm sorry. We're in Tuscan Ridge. We're actually in Italy. It's the rare country drop in state streaks. I know it's rare, but hey. Here we are now. Ooh. I mean, this is very Pacific Northwest, though, I feel like. Can I get to, like, right here? Yes, I can. I love that for us. Don't love that. There we go. I would say we're in Canada. Not Canada. We're in Washington. And there we go. So somehow we've moved geographically south back to back from Alaska to Washington. That doesn't really happen. We were in South Canada, also known as Northern Washington. Good call. I kind of like that we added the chat box finally. I kind of want to keep that there for all of the streams on this side. I think that's kind of a good... I kind of like it down there. I feel like I should have done that ages ago. You know, like what most streamers do on the platform. No, I will be different. Kidding. $237? It's either 237, 337, or 327. Or 227, who's to say? I don't know. I don't know what any of those would have been if I knew what they were anyway, so it doesn't really help me. It was 337. So it's 337. Once again, doesn't actually help me because I don't know what that is. Other than this very much looks like the Southeast. Go back. Pressure washing Acadia. Not American Arcadia, not that. We already beat that game. Horse and cow. Animals. We got a horse. That's our second horse of the day. It's a good day. Lots of cows, 2 horses. This is a good day. This is the cow. This is the cow stream. Twitch, you've forsaken me. How dare you take that away from me, Twitch? I will fix it after this. I'll get you your points back, Hawkmeg. I'm sad. I am very sad the horse's noise didn't work. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can fix it now. Did I fix it?
Horses!
I will refund you those points though, because they were not your points. But we got the horses noise. Horses. If I lose because I was doing the horses noise, it was worth it. It will be worth it for the horses. I do declare. Once again, I have no idea where 337 is though with it. So. For no reason, I'm just gonna guess Arkansas right now. I have nothing to back it up other than this looks like the Southeast. That makes, if you're getting Mississippi, Louisiana vibes, that makes me feel better for just saying the word Arkansas. Because that's the area, at least. District South. Goat farm. Goats. Goats, goats, goats. I really truly don't know what this is though. You know, slightly the antithesis of the point of playing GeoGuessr is not knowing where you are. It feels weird to you that usually that means Louisiana. I mean, both of you have said the word Louisiana. See, usually to me that's Arkansas. Like, Arkansas is the weird one to me. If it's Louisiana, you're right. I'm wrong. I'll take the point. I'll take. Cool! It should have been Louisiana. Honestly, yeah, that's not good. It is what it is. I can feel ending on a double digit slipping away from my fingers. How do we feel if we say this is last streak of the day no matter what, even if we don't hit to 10? We feel good with that? Because it is getting to be that time where I need to go do things. The state itself, not the peeps. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Charlotte and Charleston. Hold on. North. No matter what, goes to infinity because Pat has best streak. Yeah, no matter what, no matter what, this turns into a 7-day GeoGuessr stream and there is no trivia ever again. I think it's South Carolina. I saw Charlotte and I saw Charleston, so it's it's either the good Carolina or the evil Carolina. It's South. Honestly, that would be my luck. That's why I try not to say until it ends at the start of what I think to be the last streak when I know that I have to go soon. Is like, because it will have like, because I've done that a few times on streams where I'm like, oh, we'll do it till we do this, and then like it's like the best, like I'm not gonna not end it. Because I think I did that last year for Pokemon, where I said, okay, we'll go, like, we're gonna get wrecked by the Elite Four, but we'll do it. And then like I ended up like doing like getting like really really lucky bounces, 940, and like I was definitely almost late for work because I was playing Pokemon. That really did happen. But yes, evil Carolina. Just because you gave the world Stephen Colbert, I still call you evil. Getting Albertsons. Isn't Albertsons mostly West Coast? Or have they made it more East than I think of? Because I inherently think of Albertsons as a West Coast grocery store. We got smoking prices and apartment. Okay, whatever. We do this. But yeah, this will be the we make it to 10 or we call it a stream streak of the day. For sure. We'll call that now. Illinois Holt. Breakfast all day. I love it. 817. We have an 817. Trio's hair coloring. Is that supposed to be chaotic? Is that a different spelling of the word chaotic? Poop deck. I just wanted to yell poop deck. It's the greatest seafood restaurant name ever is the Poop Deck. Mellow Mushroom? I know that one. You knew that the Mellow Mushroom was next to the Poop Deck. I feel like if I clipped just me yelling Poop Deck, it would do unreasonably well. Like, zero context, Pat. Poop Deck! And that's it. That's the clip. It's just me going back and just clipping that one specific thing. 214. Like, I wouldn't post that one. I would just keep it on Twitch. But, like, I feel like that would be... That or it has to be, like, an alert. I just did a fucking circle. What the hell? We're going in circles. This is bad. Oh, no. I have no idea. Let's go Claire Patrick. Like, and scene. Is this just like Glendale? Okay, Kroger. So no, this is Eastern. So Albertsons nationwide, got it. 817 Overflow Coffee. Trinity. You know what has a poop deck? A pirate ship. You know what has a pirate ship? Boom, nailed it. I do need to watch more. Fort Worth. This is Texas? Okay, well Texas has a poop deck. No, I haven't seen Saturday's Doctor Who yet. Just because I was working all weekend. But that's not trying to, just saying I will get to that soon. That's the next major like actual series I'm going through. Bank of Utah, let's go. But I enjoyed your connections there. 802. 802 is Vermont. Not to make it back a recurring character, but 802 is in fact Vermont, I do believe. So if I can find one more 802, that's what we'll call it. Yeah, it's Vermont. I didn't need the 802. There's the Vermont highway, you should go here signs. It's 90. The sign, it's not, we're not in, that's the issue. It wasn't in Montana. It was the Welcome to Montana sign. And it's Highway 90. is Wyoming. Okay, we got 4 minutes to talk this out. So we are quite literally... That's literally where we are! I think we're close enough to the Welcome to Montana sign that we're in Montana. I wish that Google Maps showed service signs. How are we feeling? Are we feeling I feel like it's Montana. I feel like it's Montana. I feel like with how it's laid out. Where does the pavement change up? Oh, good. Yeah. Tones with the big play of the century. We're in Montana. Yeah, good call. I've honestly never thought about the fact that the state does that to their border and that's it. Good thinking. That's some galaxy brain good idea that I'm sad that I have never thought of in the entirety of playing this game. Well done. Thank you for saving this nice little mini streak. Yeah, all the hype to tones on that one. That was huge. It makes me feel better that before the most intelligent thing said about to do Spartan work, did we get South Carolina again? Yeah. Before the very intelligent, what we should have been thinking thing said, I feel good that we deduced it that it was Montana, at least. I will say that much. But dab. Verbal dab. All right. I don't like that there's 2 South Carolinas in this streak. Don't like it at all. Suburban propane and propane accessories. Anyway. I don't know what that noise was. I know I made it. I don't know what it is. That was a new one for me. Nice to know that you can still make new noises without realizing it. Big cat. Why is there 3 now? I don't like that it gave me... I was already mad at 2 in this streak. Back to back is just mean. Why are you so cheeky and hateful today, GeoGuessr? First you give me the no man's land of a border drop, and then you give me back-to-back South Carolinas? What is this? I've been nice to you, I thought. I mean, it looks like the same drop, so it's probably South Carolina again. It's not a spiteful meme to the point yet where, like, if I got 3 in a row, I would intentionally destroy the streak so that I wouldn't be the South Carolina streak, because that's what this is right now. Literally, almost half of the drops this streak have been South Carolina. Didn't show up at all earlier. We've gotten it 3 times, and I don't much care for it. I'm gonna need to end up doing a lore episode of just explaining the South Carolina thing in detail and just having like a 5-minute upload to the YouTube. Like, hi, for those who are wondering why I don't like South Carolina, this is what happened. The oops, all South Carolina. No, Tones already did that to me. Tones already did that when we did the Viewer's Choice Week. And he gave me the oops, all South Carolina map. Which, honestly, respect. I think it's funny. We're in Tennessee. Just do like a lore drop. Yeah. Tennessee's the triangle, because the Carolina and Michigan is the diamond. If I recall correctly. And 40, yeah. Tennessee! Just do like a quick little, hi, here's a 1-minute lore drop for the GeoCast to explain certain things, where if you're watching for the first time, this is what this means. So, we would need South Dakota, or sorry, 1 Dakota, South Carolina. Is there anything else super lore-wise that I feel like Dirt Roads always being Alaska, I don't think is lore-worthy. That's just an accurate statement about playing state streaks. I think that's really... Oh, I do need to explain why the Alaska emote is the bully emote, though. I don't need to explain dirt roads are always Alaska, because that's self-explanatory. But for anyone who's watching and sees... Yeah, we're in Seattle. Or northern. That. Anyway, with all that said, we are now... This is either going to be number 10 in this streak, or a fail. Regardless, this is our last state of the day. But yeah, the email, especially now that chat is on the screen, I need to explain why, if I ever mention the word bully, the state of Alaska appears. That seems actually probably like a halfway decent idea. Sorry, my brain just completely stopped working there for about 3 seconds. Tri-state, so probably Jersey, Delaware, Penn. The Pony Keg. Ohio Lottery. Ohio, Cincinnati. That is, in fact, 10 states in a row. We're going to end it there so we can see that we ended on double digits. But thank you for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. We're going to call it there. If you're watching this in the future on the YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the GeoCast. If you like the video, like and subscribe. We're doing this every Tuesday. If you want to see these live and be in the chat and have all the stuff pop up down here, we stream on Mondays, noon Eastern US, for about 2.5, 3 hours. So if you want to be in the chat and be able to heckle or help, that is what that is. GG's, everyone.